Get ready for the biggest moments in sports and entertainment. We kick things off with the Kentucky Derby, where trainer Cherie DeVaux made history. This incredible feat saw her become the first female trainer to secure a victory in this legendary race, driving the live audience on NBC and Peacock to a record average of 19.6 million viewers. We dive into the drama of how Cherie DeVaux achieved this monumental win and what it means for the future of women in horse racing.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we are tracking the massive viewership numbers for the Kentucky Derby itself. NBC Sports delivered the most-watched Kentucky Derby on record, averaging 19.6 million viewers across NBC and Peacock. We will break down the incredible statistics showing how this event topped last year's numbers and what made this year's race such a massive cultural phenomenon for viewers across both platforms. Now shifting gears to streaming hits, Peacock is adding a brand new addition to its lineup today. Joey Fatton's charming 2023 movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, is officially available to stream. This third installment of Nia Vardalos' iconic franchise features Vardalos not only reprising her role, but also taking on the role of director, promising a heartwarming reunion filled with laughter and family secrets. And finally, wrapping up our news roundup, Peacock is also bringing blockbuster cinema to your screen this week. Christopher Nolan's war movie Dunkirk joins other major releases like Pulp Fiction and Shutter Island, giving you an incredible lineup of dramas and thrillers. Don't miss out on these must-see titles, and stay tuned right here for more breaking news. The Kentucky Derby on Saturday marked a historic milestone as trainer Cherie DeVaux achieved a groundbreaking victory, becoming the first female trainer to win the prestigious race. This achievement, combined with other firsts in the event, propelled the live audience to a record average of 19.6 million across NBC and Peacock platforms. The excitement peaked at 24.4 million viewers on both services, fueled by a dramatic come-from-behind victory for Golden Tempo, which was secured by jockey Jose Ortiz. DeVaux's emotional reaction to the win resonated deeply with viewers, as she stated, "It really is an honor to be able to be that person for other women or other little girls to look up to. You can dream big, and you can pivot. You can come from one place and make yourself a part of history." During the race, Ortiz was closely matched with his brother, Irad Ortiz Jr., who rode a top favorite, Renegade. This peak viewership represented a 12% increase from the previous year's high. NBC Sports has demonstrated significant investment in the event, averaging 15 million or more viewers for 11 of the last 13 Kentucky Derby broadcasts. Through extensive pre-show coverage highlighting the backstories of key figures like DeVaux and Mike Smith, who had the potential to become the oldest jockey ever to win the Derby at age 59. NBC Sports will continue its coverage of racing's Triple Crown events on May 15, with the 151st Preakness Stakes race at Laurel Park, Maryland. NBC Sports has delivered a record-breaking performance for the Kentucky Derby, achieving the most-watched Run for the Roses on record with an average of 19.6 million viewers across NBC and Peacock. This monumental viewership figure surpasses last year's audience of 17.7 million, highlighting the event's significance, especially as it marks the largest Derby in 36 years. Viewership peaked at 24.4 million viewers from 7:00 to 7:15 p.m. ET, when Golden Tempo made a decisive charge around the final turn to win by a neck over Renegade. This victory also saw Cherie DeVaux become the first woman to train a Kentucky Derby winner. The 2026 Kentucky Derby is set to be the most streamed ever, led by Peacock. The winning horse, Golden Tempo, has earned an invitation to compete in the 151st Preakness Stakes on Saturday, May 16, at 4 p.m. ET on NBC and Peacock. Furthermore, the event's broadcast on channel YouTube saw a record average minute audience of 1.3 million viewers, a 36% increase from the previous year, underscoring the massive digital engagement. This success follows another record-setting day at Churchill Downs, as Friday's 152nd Kentucky Oaks also set new benchmarks for primetime viewership. Official metrics are expected to be released on Tuesday. Peacock has added the divisive 2023 romantic comedy My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 to its streaming library. The film, which grossed approximately $38 million at the box office during its theatrical run, is now available to stream. This marks the third installment in Nia Vardalov's iconic franchise, following the 2002 and 2016 entries. In this latest sequel, Vardalos not only returned in her Golden Globe-nominated role as Tula, but also took on the role of director. The plot centers on Tula planning a trip to Greece to honor her late father Gus' final wish, a journey that becomes complicated by the revelation of a deep family secret. The synopsis promises a heartwarming reunion filled with laughter. The film was written and directed by Vardalos, who also penned the screenplays for the first two movies in the series. The ensemble cast features recognizable names including John Corbett, Louis Mandler, Alina Kampouris, Gia Carides, Joey Fatone, Maria Vakratsis, Elias Kakavas, Lainey Kazan, and Andrea Martin. Producers Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks were involved in all three films. While the third movie did not receive strong critical acclaim, scoring 31% on Rotten Tomatoes, it achieved a 71% popcorn meter score. Peacock is set to deliver a packed slate of new releases this week, featuring major cinematic events alongside extensive television binge-worthy content. The centerpiece of the cinematic lineup is Christopher Nolan's war film, Dunkirk, scheduled to premiere on May 1, 2025. This 2017 masterpiece chronicles the harrowing evacuation of Allied troops from the beaches of Dunkirk in France, employing a compelling tripartite narrative. A week spent on land with trapped soldiers, a day at sea involving civilian boats, and an hour in the air with RAF Spitfires. The film relies heavily on visceral survival storytelling rather than extensive dialogue, featuring an ensemble cast including Fionn Whitehead, Tom Hardy, Mark Rylance, and Harry Styles. Beyond the blockbuster, soap opera enthusiasts have a substantial offering, with multiple seasons of popular shows available simultaneously, including Chicago Fire Season 14, Chicago Med Season 11, Chicago PD Season 13, Dateline Season 34, and Days of Our Lives Season 61. The broader film selection for the week showcases a diverse mix of dramas, comedies, and thrillers. Other significant titles hitting the platform include Pulp Fiction, Jojo Rabbit, Shutter Island, and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The full catalog for the week of April 27 through May 3 is extensive, spanning classics like the Mummy franchise, action-adventure titles such as The Martian and Hunter Killer, and comedies like Billy Madison and The Boss Baby. The lineup also includes acclaimed dramas like Revolutionary Road and critical hits such as Spirit, Stallion of Cimarron, and Zero Dark 30. The week's offerings underscore Peacock's commitment to providing a wide variety of high-caliber entertainment across film and television.